youth, to empower them. Next generation, Generation X, everybody is counting out. It's not going to happen with this magazine and everything that we're doing. We're here with Mr. Yamazaki's Jiu-Jitsu Academy. We want to give you a brief introduction on what the academy is about, what some of the things they have done throughout the world. Talk to us.
Well, the Yamazaki Academy started out back in '96-7, and we've been rolling on a good jiu-jitsu program. Our jiu-jitsu programs are a highlighted area. We have 5-6 schools in the area that primarily teach jiu-jitsu, and then we also have a Thai boxing in Rockville, Thai boxing in DC. We have capoeira in Rockville, so we're blowing up pretty good, and we're happy to have so many programs flourish, and also our kids program, which has always been a good highlight of our academy. It's a good part of what we do here at Yamazaki.
And Mr. Yamazaki is like one of the judges on UFC. Tell him a little bit about that.
Mr. Mario Yamazaki started out, of course, as our head instructor, and through various ways, he ended up coming into the UFC, became one of the refs there. He refs a lot of fights, main events, preliminaries, but he's become quite a good name for himself, made a good impression in the UFC, so much so that he's on a video game for the kids. And you could pick him, and he could win with him. He's actually a very good guy.
So I got one question for you, because we were just talking about this over here. Because I run a school, because y'all with EFC too. We're with EFC, we run an EFC school. And my instructor is Master Brown, he's with EFC and so forth. And I just came back from the EFC convention, as a matter of fact, just yesterday. And as soon as I got off the plane, I went down to this little underground flea market. Every time I go there, I like to pick up these fights and see what's going on the underground market. And you have a main following right now. It's a $1 billion industry where you got kids going out there running up, just beating people up. I mean, I guess you call them ghetto fights, street brawls. You ever heard of that stuff?
I heard about the street brawls.
So I mean, what do you say to a kid that's like running? Some of them you can't change because they already like psyched in from selling drugs or whatever to do that. But the ones that don't really know what's going on, if you had a message to give to a youth right now that's thinking that's the way out, or even putting that sort of material in their head, what would you say positive to a kid like that?
Positive is that fighting, like all things, the way we train it is a sport, and if fighting is something that you want to do, you can do it in a form that's athletic, you can do it in a form that is competitive, and you can do it in a form that is very fun and entertaining. If you guide yourself to a kind of sport that demands a lot of common physical abilities to the point where you and opponent is not a team thing, you can do that in a sport environment, and you can have a lot of fun with it growing up as kids. Because it becomes more of a matchup of how well your skills are instead of how many people you can bully. So it becomes a lot more fun if you take it as a sport instead of a way of just going throughout the neighborhoods and claiming stake.
Right.
You can keep it safe totally and keep it fun always.
Right. Well, that's what it's about. Booyah, we out. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Hey. Okay, I'm excited to do. Okay.
Yeah, people from New York, Washington, Boston start to watch capoeira videos, and those start to imitate that. The Jinga. That was more. Jinga is capoeira, they start to imitate it.
Yeah, and without some stuff over to you, okay?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm right on my table. Right. How long 2 years? right, man. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to say, hey, look, let's bring this thing back. Let's let everybody see that. You know, we look at all these kids or all these people that are struggling as being the enemies, when yet they just don't have a vehicle to express their art. You know?
Express yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So if I call you the 1st of November, we can get you to come in and do something at our boot camp. We have a boot camp.
All that good stuff.